to keep me warm. Hello, Facebook. Welcome back to another live stream. If you missed my last live stream last week, I had announced that I was changing from doing daily lives to just one weekly live. So that is today, Wednesday. I'm gonna be live on Wednesdays at noon time for our lives, and that way you can have a time that you can tune in or come back and watch the replay. My battery's on 10%, so let's see how long we can get that battery to last for the time being. Anyways, if you are new to any of my live streams, whether you're a new follower on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube, and you don't know who the heck I am, but maybe you've seen my face or seen a live stream notification pop up, whatever it may be, my name is Stephanie Rowe. I am a mom of three. I have one set of twins and a little girl. I come on here just to help other moms with their own health and weight loss journey. As moms, we are super busy, have so many things going on, and especially in our minds. A lot of things going on in our minds that sometimes it's hard to shut off. And oftentimes we neglect our own needs. Because we don't get to have that personal alone time or girl time or whatever it is that really fills your cup and gets you going to kind of refuel or even decompress. Yesterday, I spoke with a friend of mine. We were just chatting on text, and she just said, hey, how are you doing? What are you up to? And, I told her that, we've been homeschooling all day and I'm overstimulated and need some rest, need some time to decompress. Okay, hold on 1 minute. You have your water bottle in your room. Okay. So, I'm a lot more aware of that in my life versus in the past, because I had a series of times where that was really difficult for me to admit, and even not only admit, but actually do something about it. Because I thought that my role as a mom is to take care of everybody else. And if I wasn't doing that, then I was failing. But the reality is that you're actually failing when you don't put yourself as a priority, so that you're able to have the joy in your life to really keep pressing hard in doing the best you can as a mom. We're not perfect. Never, never perfect, although we probably want to be, but we're not perfect. And that can play out sometimes in how bad we judge ourselves. But being able to really just take that time, and it doesn't have to be anything crazy. It could be something as small as 15 minutes alone, just being able to deep breathe, read God's word, exercise, whatever it is, just to kind of take yourself away from that constant stimulation and stressors and all that. So for me yesterday, I have a lot of things that I do personally that helps me kind of have that renewal, that decompression. But it depends on the day, what I can and cannot do. So I generally like to go out of the house, which is far away from my constant stressors, and and just spend some time really alone. and I'm not doing anything crazy. Sometimes I'll just window shop for the heck of it. And sometimes I spend time with friends. So it all depends. But other times, if I can't get out of the house and I'm home, then I will, spend time reading God's word, praying, doing some worship, or even baking. I love, a lot of people, I know there's a lot of people that don't like being in the kitchen. It stresses them out. And it could be for the mere fact of they don't know what they're doing in the kitchen. They haven't had a lot of experience. Everything they do doesn't turn out the right way. And I get that. But for me, that's where I really shine and feel it's very therapeutic for me. And so there's other things for other people that are very therapeutic for them, such as, an adult coloring book or doodling or playing a game of some sort. There's so many things, and yourself. So figuring out what it is that you can do to give yourself that time that you need to decompress. Super, super important, especially for us as moms, because we are surrounded by all the external stressors. It could be our kids, it could be our spouses, it could be external family members, it could be our jobs. The list can go on and on. But the most important thing you can do for yourself is make yourself a priority amongst the noise, amongst the chaos. Hi, Melissa. Nice to see you this morning. I hope you're doing well. You want water? Here, I'll open it for you. You fill it. Okay. So this morning, we're still on our crazy night and morning schedule. So breakfast is like now. It's supposed to be lunch, but breakfast is now. And my kids decided that they wanted pizza for their breakfast. I guess it's fitting because it's technically lunchtime. So that's what they had for their first meal of the day. And looks like there's a few slices behind me that they still haven't grabbed. But that is what they're having. I am debating on making because I made some sourdough bagels over the weekend. And, I want to eat up the things that I have prepped, because there's a lot of things in my fridge and freezer that I just it's piling up because I'm making something like all the time. And I'm like, all right, I need to stop for a minute and consume the things that we have. So I'm probably planning. I have phlegm this morning. Geesh. I'm thinking of cutting up one of my bagels, toasting it up. And then I have in my freezer some chicken that I had made a while back. So I'm thinking of making a chicken and egg sandwich with the bagel. That's kind of what I'm feeling, so that I can use up some of the stuff I have. I have tons of cookies because I made a lot of different cookies for Valentine's Day. And so there's a lot of that too. So I'm trying to get the kids to eat that. So I'm a big fan and advocate for meal prepping, especially as moms. I feel like it is an important tool to help us kind of get ahead in the game. And especially if you have a weight loss goal, or just managing your time and making life a little less chaotic kind of goal, then I really feel that that can be super helpful for us moms. And so I am always prepping and cooking something and then storing it in my freezer, so that on days where it's a little chaotic, I could just grab that and reheat. And that has been something that I've implemented for a long time now. I can't even remember. Maybe I want to say at least consistently for 3 years. I know that I did do some form of that beforehand, but it wasn't something that was consistent or something that I created a specific routine for. And so now that is one of the non-negotiables. And like I've mentioned in the past, there has been times in my life where it just didn't work out the way I wanted it to. For instance, when I was hospitalized and when I came back from the hospital, I wasn't able to do anything because I couldn't even walk. So, there's times in our life where things just come up and it doesn't work out. But once I was able to be back on my feet and find that momentum, I was right back at it because I knew it was something that worked for me and something that just made sense and helped eliminate some of the stress. So I see a comment. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Melissa. Another Melissa. Melissa says chicken and eggs ill. Chicken and eggs are not ill, first of all. Eggs come from chicken. And if you ever had Chick-fil-A breakfast, they make chicken. They make their breakfast sandwiches with their chicken patty, the biscuit, and eggs. And so that's kind of like where I got my inspiration from, because I used to get that from there when my husband used to work there all the time. So yeah. And plus, like when you make a egg sandwich elsewise, you're having some sort of protein with the egg. So you're doing like eggs, ham and cheese, eggs, bacon and cheese. So this would be eggs, chicken and cheese, minus the cheese for me. But you know, you get the concept. So that's basically what I do. It's a chicken patty that I made. It's my copycat Chick-fil-A patty. I'm gonna go heat that up in like the air fryer. And then I'll probably just scramble an egg and then get my bagel, cut it in half, and then just, you know, stack it and eat it as so. So that's the whole concept. You haven't had Chick-fil-A. Interesting. Wow, that's the first. But yeah, that's kind of like Chick-fil-A. I don't know if any other like fast food restaurants besides Chick-fil-A has done the breakfast sandwich with chicken and egg. I'll have to look into that. But it's not, you know, too out there. So anyways, let me know what you guys are planning to have for lunch, because I know it's past breakfast for you guys. Yeah, always share that in the comments. For Facebook and YouTube, if you're watching, feel free to write in the comments, especially if it's a replay, because I go back in and look at all your comments and respond. But I'm really excited about Wednesday's live stream now, because it's something that is sustainable, something I talk about all the time for all of us moms, especially when we're looking to reach a specific goal. We need to do something that we can commit to, have discipline, and then we'll actually see results from it. But that is pretty much it for today's live stream. I don't have any meals that I'm like making at the current moment. I just told you what I'm gonna heat up from my meal prepping, and so I'm in the freezer right now. So I have to, get it out. I should have got it out already, but it's fine. I'll probably eat it around 1. But I did make pizza for the kiddos this morning, so that's one thing. And then for dinner, since Melissa just mentioned chicken pot pie, I do actually have some pie crust that I made for a chicken pot pie. So I may do it tonight for dinner now that you mentioned it. I was either going to do that, or I do have some more pizza dough out. So either the kids are having another pizza for their dinner, or I was going to use it to like make a calzone for the hubby. And I don't know. We'll see. I'm kind of feeling like they're going to ask for more pizza, so maybe I won't have that. But I do have the pie crust, so maybe I'll just go ahead and do that chicken pot pie tonight. So that is it for today. I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your hump day. I always call Wednesday hump day. And I shall see you next week for another motivational speech, or maybe I'll actually prepare something on the live. That'll be my goal for sure. And hopefully we haven't had breakfast at this time. We already had breakfast. Please pray for your girl here, because I am still trying to get us back to a regular bedtime and wake up time. This has been killing me, legit killing me. We're sleeping from like midnight to 8 or midnight to 9. And although we're getting 8 hours of sleep, it's not the same. It's definitely not the same. I miss my 6:30, 7 the latest wake up time, so I can start my day. But we're working through it. See, that's one of the things I've learned from being a mom, that as long as I'm still striving to get to the ultimate goal, I can't be perfect. I can't be hard on myself. I just need to keep working toward that. So hopefully the end is coming. This is a reminder. And then we can go to bed at 8 at night. That's what I'm hoping. I'm praying that I can come on these lives in the next coming weeks and announce to you guys that we are back on our regular sleep schedule. So that is the goal I'm working toward this month. If you want to share your goals that you're working toward in the comments, that'll be lovely. I would love to cheer you on for that. But for now, we are at the end, and I will see you next week. Take care, everyone. Bye. For some reason, my